this mix also an improvement over that. This one might actually be useful for me, considering where I'm at. Then I can actually fill the overdrive gauge with 1 kill. Let's go ahead and use one of the Doors to Tomorrow, and we'll pair that with a Pendulum. Doors to Tomorrow and Pendulum together will give me what I'm looking for here. An eccentric. With this, the overdrive gauge fills twice as often, so that if I get 1 kill, I can fill that up, thanks to being on Slayer and having the Celestial Weapon. So that is rather useful to me. The 1.5 was pretty much useless. Didn't change the factors on that at all. But now we're going to start getting into some damages. That's definitely something I want to see. We're going to start with... Oh, there's not too many good ones here. Something in this area here. Water gem? No, not a water gem. Of course not. No fire. Ice gem will do it, but I don't think I want to go that route with it. Arctic wind, and do I have the other thing? I'm not sure if I do. I haven't been farming these things. I've been trying to go for the higher level stuff. It doesn't look like I do have it. All right, way back up here. Jeez. Electro Marble, and do I have the other one? I don't think I have that either. Man, I don't have a lot of these things that I need for this weak stuff, basically. Do I have a combination that'll work here? Hold on. All right, I do. It is the Ice Gem, Fire Gem combo. That I can do. It just gives me a flat-out grenade. Not necessarily my favorite, but it does the job. This next one will be a lot easier for me to get. Let's go ahead and mix this together. We're gonna want 2 ability spheres together. I have nothing more to learn with them, so we might as well get rid of them. Frag grenade! We killed 2 things, which did get her mix back. So let's go ahead and go for the mix again. This time we're going to do another one of those ability spheres. And pair that with... I saw a couple up here. Ability sphere and... You know what? Candle of Life will do it. Ability sphere, Candle of Life together. For a Blaster Mine. A Blaster Mine also, on top of the damage, everything else was just kind of dealing damage. A Blaster Mine will also deal Darkness, Silence, and Sleep on all enemies. And we actually get a victory screen for once. I'll be back when I have everything all set up. Just getting into damage. I like damage. Let's keep damaging things today. We're going to go with a grenade, since I have a ton of those, paired with a level 1 key sphere. That'll do the trick, and I have a lot of those as well. So, grenade, level 1 key sphere. That will get me Hazardous Shell. Medium damage, plus poison, darkness, silence, and sleep. And it will do it on random enemies, so it doesn't do it on everybody. All those status effects, at least. Next one, also pretty easy for me to mix. A level 1 key sphere to start, paired with a mana sphere. That'll do it, right? Yeah. Any of the normal spheres, basically. Level 1 key sphere and mana sphere together. Get me a pineapple! Pineapple looks suspiciously like a grenade, but I guess it was also a pineapple. I wouldn't recommend eating it, though. Let's keep on dealing damage. Next one can be done with a level 1 key sphere to start. All right, level 1 key sphere, and then I can do one of the high-level stuff down here, like a Hypella Potion. Do I have anything better? Let's just do the Hypello Potion then. Level 1 Key Sphere, Hypello Potion. Let's see what we get. A Calamity Bomb. Calamity Bomb is medium damage plus poison, darkness, silence, and sleep. Lots of statuses with these mixes. This one won't, though. This one can be done with an Ability Sphere. Let's do that. An Ability Sphere. And I don't want to get rid of any of my special spheres just yet. Let's go down and get some of the other things that are available to me. Wait. Level 3 Key Sphere? All right, Ability Sphere, level 3 Key Sphere. I have 8 of them, so that works out nicely. Ability Sphere, level 3 Key Sphere. That'll earn me Cluster Bomb. That's large damage. No status effects, but it does do a ton of damage. This is one of the easiest things to get, if we're being honest. There are what seem to be endless combinations to get this in terms of items, but I'll be back when we can get more damage in. This one's gonna be easy for me to mix too. 2 level 1 Key Spheres will do it. Not too many combinations for this one, but it is easy for me at least. And we get a Potato Masher. It deals large damage on all enemies, and that's pretty much it. Lots of grenades being thrown, and we're probably gonna continue that right now. Let's go with a winning formula. I should be able to do it with that. Yeah, so winning formula, and then we compare that with something that I have a ton of, and we're using all the time here anyway. Winning formula and a grenade. That'll get me a Tall Boy, which is basically another grenade. They just say it's large. It's a very large damage, so we're getting up there in terms of damage. You see that we broke the damage limit there. That's always appreciated. It's time to get back into dealing status effects as well. Let's go with the Far Plane stuff. Did I pass the... Yeah, Far Plane Wind. And we compare that with a level 1 Key Sphere. That'll do the trick there. And that'll get us Chaos Grenade. It's basically another grenade. But this one deals very large damage plus full break, slow, poison, darkness, silence, and sleep. So a ton of status effects plus a ton of damage as well. That works out pretty nicely for me. Now we start getting into more specific things. Let's go ahead and mix a Shadow Gem. It has to be a Shadow Gem. Shadow Gem can be mixed with maybe another Shadow Gem. Yep, another Shadow Gem will do it. There's a ton of things you can mix the Shadow Gem with, but at least one of them has to be a Shadow Gem. For this, you get Nega Burst. Nega Burst takes out 3/4 of their current HP. Let's go ahead and entrust over. This is the first time in a while that we haven't just killed everything. And then now I can do a much better one, but it does involve using a Shadow Gem. A Shadow Gem, well, yeah, we had to use one last time, but now we have to use it with something better. So let's go way down to the bottom with some of my best stuff, but a lot of stuff that I don't use all that much, like a Gambler's Spirit. So Shadow Gem, Gambler's Spirit, and that'll do something a little bit better for me.
Okay, you asked for it.
A Black Hole. Now, it didn't look like it did all that much damage, but it dealt 15/16 of their current HP. So that one's better if that's what you want to go for, but there's something even better in line for me here, I think. So let's get another mix together. And this time we're going to deal one of the best things in the game. We will start way down at the bottom. Let's do a Gambler's Spirit. And we compare that with an Underdog's Secret. And that'll get me what I want here. Sunburst. It always deals a fixed 19,998 damage to everybody. So It's quite good. I like that one. That's it for non-elemental damage. I might have to come back with a little bit more of a save edited save so that I can get more things, because the elemental stuff I might not have, and that's what we're heading into next, so I'll be back. All right, much better. Let's get in and get this done now that I know I have everything. Our first one is going to be fire, so let's go with bomb core, and I do have to actually put something else good on there, don't I? A bomb core and an Antarctic wind will get me what I want here. Heat Blaster. It deals 5 small fire bursts to random enemies. And she got her turn back. All right. Or her overdrive back. You can see I have a slightly different party here. Doesn't really matter who else is in the party, though. Next up, we can deal more fire damage. Let's do 2 bomb cores together. And that'll do the trick. That was 6 medium fire bursts to random enemies. That worked out kind of nicely at certain points in the game, at least. This one's a little bit harder to do, but we're going to still start with that bomb core. We're sticking with fire for the time being, and I have to pair it with something kind of high level, but since I cheated, I have the ability to do that now. Level 2 key sphere, that'll do the trick. Bomb core and level 2 key sphere. That was 9 large fire bursts to random enemies. We're sticking with fire even though it won't kill the flame, but I'm okay with that as long as I continue to mix. Next up will require a bomb core with a black magic sphere. Let's do that. Sure. Black magic sphere. So that is Brimstone. Brimstone deals... Did I do that right? I think I did that right. Next one's a little bit harder to get. Hopefully it will be worth it. We're going to stick with the bomb core to start, and we'll go with a level 2 key sphere here. That'll do the trick. And down everything goes. That was Burning Soul, 9 large fire bursts to all, well, random enemies. Let's start trying to get some other things involved here. So let's go with a bomb fragment, and we will pair that with something way down at the bottom here. We'll pair that with... Actually, do I need to go all the way down here? I don't think I do. We can do a musk, though. Bomb fragment and a musk. And that will get me Brimstone. Brimstone deals medium fire damage in 3 bursts and inflicts poison, darkness, silence, and sleep. We will need to actually entrust back to her. I could just kill something, but... we'll save the deaths for something that I mix eventually once we get her turn back. The next one is going to be pretty difficult. You have to be pretty specific about this kind of stuff. So, bomb fragment. You know what? Let's go with the bomb core again. Bomb core should be better anyway. And we'll pair that with a far plane shadow. Bomb core. Far plane shadow should get me what I'm looking for here. An Abaddon Flame. Abaddon Flame deals 3 large fire damage bursts plus Poison, Darkness, Silence, Sleep, and Full Break. So that's pretty powerful, and that is it for fire. Let's move on to lightning. We do want to entrust again. That is not the right one. Entrust back to Rikku. And we'll get her to mix again. This time we're going to start with Electro Marbles. We'll probably be using a lot of those. Electro Marbles, Lightning Gems, Lightning Marbles, they all do the trick, but the Electro Marble's probably your best bet. And I know we can pair that with a level 1 Key Sphere here. For Thunderbolt, it deals small lightning elemental damage 5 times to random enemies. So, there you go.